Now, as a qualified executive member, you earn this bonus on all your personally sponsored members, beginning with your second member. And of course, this 200% matching infinity bonus works in two ways, and we'll highlight the first one now. But remember, this matching infinity bonus starts with your second person that you sponsor. Your first person goes to your sponsor. But now we're going to highlight the second person's and, of course, your third person. So for our first example, our regular matrix pay is $300. We just discussed that. So when that matrix is full, we're just for example purposes, this is a full matrix on your second person and a full matrix on your third person. Now, what's going to happen, because they were personally sponsored by you, the company, TPSU, at the end of the month will total up and see that they're making $300, and they will give you a matching 200% bonus. A matching 200% bonus. Folks, that means that $300 times 200% is $600. That's right. So now, Don, the way to look at this is everybody you personally sponsor, starting with your second person, they're going to be worth initially up to $600 a person. So could you imagine that, Don? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 personally sponsored people. That's $600 total for each one of them. And that's not one time. That's month after month after month. And when we look at our example, just with those two people, when we look at your total matrix earning would be $300 plus the $600 for your second sponsored person and $600 for your third sponsored person. So that's $1,500, Don. And all you actually did was go out and help 3 people to find this business opportunity. Now, there's no limit on how many people you can personally sponsor. This thing can go, you can put in 15, 25, 30, 40 people. It doesn't matter. As long as it starts with your second person, you're going to receive the matching 200% infinity bonus. Now, I told you this would work 2 ways. This is the first example of the 200% matching infinity bonus. Now, if we go to our next example is going to highlight, again, the rules governing the 200% matching infinity bonus. Now, we talked about it with your second personally sponsored person, but now what we want to talk about is what's going to happen with all of your personally sponsored people's first personal sponsored people, because you're going to receive every one of those personally sponsored people's first persons. And this goes on to infinity. So everybody, starting with your second personal sponsored person, they want to do the same thing you're going to do. They're going to want to receive more money. They're going to want to get those matching 200% infinity bonuses. So they're going to have to at least go out, Don, and sponsor at least 2 people. So let's go to our last and final example of what it would look like. And you can see, as you look at this example, you'll see that you have your sponsor over there to your left. And your sponsor, of course, is going to receive your first person. Now, PSM stands for personally sponsored member. And of course, under the first person, we also see upline. So this person goes to the up to your sponsor, and this qualifies you, sort of say. And everybody wants to do the same thing because they want to be able to receive what? The 200% matching infinity bonuses. So as we look over at our second persons and our third persons, and you'll see you're there, and we want to highlight the second and third person, Don. Well, what we already see is these are going to now create pay lines, because remember, everybody's first person is going to go to you. So they're worth $600, as we said earlier. So let's think about this. Look at our first pay line. Very quickly, it goes from the first level, of course, would be $600. But look, if it went to the second level, it would be $1,200. And if it was a 10th level, $6,000. 25 levels, if it went down, it would be $15,000. Don, that's a yearly total. If it just froze right there and you made $15,000 for 12 months, that would be $180,000. But now look at the second pay line. $1,200 on the first, On the second pay line, it would be $2,400. On a 10th level, $12,000, Don. That's incredible money. And of course, if it went down a little further, just to show you, 25 levels, $30,000, Don. That would be a total of $360,000 a year if that's all you were paid every month for 12 months. But you know what, Don? This thing goes to infinity. So as we like to say, people dream and dream big, because this can create walkaway income. And that's how you get paid with TPSU. So can the perfect startup be perfect for the average person? Absolutely. How many people can go out there and talk to 2, 3 people, or bring 3 friends and relatives to come and sit down and take a look at what we're showing them now?
Well, it's been said statistically, each person knows at least 100 people.
That's right.
Out of those 100 people, I'm quite sure you can get at least 3 people that want to make money, extra income.
Absolutely.
And with the job market the way it is today, I can't see anyone not getting out there trying to find it.
You know, Don, I'm glad you said that. Right now, people's backs are against the wall. And I would really, really just plead with people to take a look at this opportunity. Look at these numbers. Study this information and think about it. You know, if I knew somebody that was struggling with a car note right now, struggling with putting gas in their car, struggling with being able to finish their, let's say, mortgage, okay, rebuild their homes or refinishing their houses, whatever it is, you can find 2 or 3 friends that need to do one of those other things, okay?
Right.
And all you have to do is join together. You go get 3, help 3, we go get some more 3, everybody find 3. It's awesome to think about 6 or 7 or 10 people, Don. Right. But 3 people, that's what we say. This thing is open up for you.
Well, there you have it, folks. So what you need to do is get back with the individual that gave you this information or directed you to this infomercial. Until then, thank you for watching TPSU, The Perfect Startup. Holla back.
Holla.
Check us out at tpsu.biz/members/?ID equals 6322. Or call us toll free at 1-888-730-2158, box 800. You can also email us, youdoforself@yahoo.com. The time is right now with the perfect startup.